Finding the ghost tends to bring about eaters. So, how about we pass? No? I hate you. Alright, so I'm going to Kowloon. I don't know which level I'm going to, so I'm going to start at 1. Alright, so where is he now? There you are. In the end, it'll actually be a good thing if this white boy appears. Anyway, let's hang around here for a while. Okay, and by hang around here, I guess we gotta actually, go from screen to screen. Why are people blocking the way? Oh, anyway, let's see if we can find anything around here. Oh. Alright, talk to you. Huh? You're looking for a ghost? Ah, it's about that white boy I've heard about recently, right? Yeah, I think anyone who gets all flustered by things like that is a real idiot. Okay? This is the digital world. The real world is a different story, but that doesn't mean that ghosts can appear here. You've got to think calmly about this. You won't be able to find them because there is no such thing. At the end of the day, I suppose there is no such thing as a ghost. We will never find a ghost like this, not even the faintest trace. What should we do, Kari? Let's go back to doing the room laundering. Let's go back to cleaning the pickled stuff. We're not giving up. Let's stage a picture. Room laundering. Oh, but that would mean the client would have to do that in that horrible room. It would take such a long time and it would be so awful. I'll pass. Pickled stuff. Cleaning that stuff? You mean that stuff? Even for that money, and even though it doesn't take long, I wouldn't take that job. That's a little too... Yeah, no thanks. I'll give it a pass. Fine. You mean you want to fake the picture? That's a good idea, actually. That stupid old man should be easy to trick. Right, if we do this, Kari, you should play the part of the ghost. But you're the only one who can. They want the white boy, not the white girl. No, do it more like this. Do it more ghost-like. More like a ghost. Remember, you've done things in life that you regret. There are people alive with whom you have unfinished business. That kind of thing. Turn around! Hey, what are you doing? Take the picture, take the picture, take the picture. Ah! What? Oh, there's nothing there. Huh? What? The white boy? Hey, quick, take a picture. The camera, get the camera, quick. He's not here. Dunce. So, let me get this straight. You couldn't get a photo of the white boy, so you decided to fake the picture? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Even so, this picture. An elementary school kid could have taken a better picture than this. In the end, we will have to reject this case. What? No way. Kari and me, we put everything we had into this. It doesn't matter. Sit down. I'm going to show you how to take a picture of a ghost properly. Terror basically arises from the human imagination. Anything looks like a face from the right angle. This is how you can stimulate a person's imagination with a photograph. That is the key technique in ghost photography. So you just need to invoke the uniquely human phenomenon of I don't even know that word. For example, here, the perspective in this picture. Huh? What's wrong? Looks like this camera took a photo. Huh? Where? Look, behind Kari you can see a human figure, but it has no head. But... Whoa! This is a real ghost photo. Okay, let's go take this to the editor right away. Kari, Kyoko, thank you both. 90% of ghost photos are fake. I never thought that this one would be part of the 10% that are real. I think I'm the one in the photo. Huh? You? I was worried about Ryota, so I followed him into Kowloon. I was trying to watch him from the shadows, but I must have slipped into the frame. I wonder, is there a connection between you and Ryota's actions? Actually, my birthday is coming up soon. I see, so that's why he needed the money. Oh god, can't do voices. He needed the money to buy me a present, so he was looking for a job where he could make a lot in a short space of time. He shouldn't have tried to buy me a present that he couldn't afford. So he was doing his best to find a part-time job to buy a present for a girl he was in love with. Young love. Hey, are you okay? You have a blank expression on your face. It's like your mind is somewhere else. By any chance, is there someone else you are in love with? Gasp. Hello. Oh yeah, Togemon asked me a couple really easy questions. Which one looks more like a teddy bear? Lilamon, Monzemon, or Guillaumon? Monzemon, because he's an actual teddy bear. And then the Digimon that called to Nokia and Kowloon were Agumon and who? Gabumon. I mean, if I wasn't paying attention to anything in the game and nothing to Digimon in my life. Alright. What did it say? Almost Cyber Sleuth? So was about a present for an unrequited love. You know, our caseload has gotten a lot more colorful since you got here. Alright, so that takes care of all the available cases. Now for Nakano Underground. This is a case from the government. The door in the Nakano underpass has been unlocked. What awaits on the other side? Alright, so this is like the main case for the chapter. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course we specialize in the supernatural and complex cybercrimes, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we coordinate very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we received a case from the public agency, quite a rare event. The case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve, and now it's our case. Got it? Good. The case is to unlock a gate in the Nakano underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch that it can't be opened. Digimon. Huh? What, you don't know about the Nakano underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Underneath Nakano, there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are, of course, many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It is a password-protective electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see. So then, the buck passed to the Kuremi Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job. If you want access to a place that is off bounds to most. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with the underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is going to be so much fun. Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there'll just be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Until we open the gate, we cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open the gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate, your job is to find that out. If they know what's behind the gate, then whatever. Alright, to this underground area. And if it's what I remember it is, then we're going to be going there for quite a few times. First, I need my exports. 69,000 yen. Home gate. I'll take that. There were people there and they just disappeared. My power is no bound. The Nakano Underpass. Yep, this is exactly what I thought it was. I don't remember exactly the amount of times we have to come here, but it's quite a few. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. Alright, looks like a bunch of lockers, but okay. Huh? What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly? Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? That's it. A half hour later. Nothing. 1 hour later, nothing. Several hours later, good lord. I'm getting a little tired. 100 years later. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Oh, hello. Goodbye. I'm in. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to possess a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to the target location digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server. Wait, this is not the voice I was doing, was it? It doesn't matter. No. Ugh, I'm tired. I'm sorry. This is going to be the most inconsistent thing I do. When the target location is, it has to be the digital space. Then you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second. How could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open that lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely key. I've rambled on long enough. Please get this lock open as quickly as you can. Well, if you wouldn't keep stopping me every time, I'd be done by now. Anyway, there's a Digilab. Just a couple of Tentomon. But I really should balance out my team a bit. Actually, Galgamon, you get in here. There we go. Actually, yeah, there. I don't need it. Not right now, yeah. Hello. That's new. What now? Lately I've been feeling great. Why, you ask? I want to get stronger for you. Yay. Alright, first what's south? Hacking skill. Copy and paste. Copies the target color data and temporarily saves it by pasting it on a colorless base. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you will be able to continue. Movement to a different area will clear any copied data. Alright, that's a function we haven't had to use yet. Also, why did we have to explore the whole connect jump thing there? I mean, it's like we've been doing it plenty of times before. Alright, now we copy. So now we go over and paste. Oh, new Digimon. It's Terriermon. One of the Digimon we could have started with. Yeah, you end up just finding all the Digimon that you could start with, so it really doesn't matter. Let's go with Spiral Blow. Alright, that one's Vaccine. Holy Light. We did it. Alright, now we just gotta go over here and paste it. And done. Ugh, excuse me. I am a little bit tired. Hey, we were here before. Okay. But yeah, if I think about it, this was where that Poyomon was, wasn't it? Alright, into the underpass. Oh boy. It's infected. A digital shift. Oh. It seems you've managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you, given your skill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of a Digimon or an Eater in there? I see. It is strange to see just a small section of labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a ley line. Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They are also called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land's spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkei, an advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji in Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instance are Holy crap, okay. I was not expecting a lesson. Alright. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples, Kan-e-ji and Zojo-ji, and Shinto shrines, Asakusa and Hiei, you'll find that they cross right inside of Old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines, and radio towers dot the northeast and southwest. You could say we finished what Tenkei started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either. The one that believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through here. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. I could go on for a while yet about this subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? I'll take that to mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further and check things out for me? How about I get rid of this digital shift? Let's see, nothing back here. Alright, just making sure. Oh man, this place kinda sucks. So we got a fork in the road. My guy's telling me that left is a dead end. Nope. The tunnel just keeps on going, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongai, which would mean, You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is of course not all that a coincidence given that it's a sacred place, and that energy takes old highways like the Kashu Kaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. The energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. Oh my god. I need to take a small break. Alright, sorry about that. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? Hello? Huh, this area doesn't seem any different. Stop right there. Don't go any farther. You're standing at the border of the municipality. Go any further and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke. Color me intrigued, though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Okay. Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like before after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we came away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Detective Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. You're curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped? That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently, what you found was a Kamishiro research lab of all things. It's all connected. Oh, don't be dense. I told you, that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishiro that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we have that up our sleeves if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean on official business. Rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built up a research lab underneath the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building too, right? So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find. Sound good? Okay. So now I have to leave. Alright. Well, time to head out to new territory then. Tokyo Metropolitan Building. Oh, wow. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please, come on inside. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this new metropolitan building isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point. That is, until a major firm came in and it was decided the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Did you make it inside the building? Alright, I get you. So they're alright with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. So once you find a terminal, just slip on in and work your magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. Guess I'm starting to ramble again, though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. Will do. Oh man, this looks official. I feel out of place. Well, that's obvious. There's a small digital shift happening here. Is something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal that's digital shifting a little? Huh. If this shift is weakened while still prominent enough for you to notice it, it could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Well, for now, try and connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? And away I go. Okay, new area. Let's start by getting that chest. Seeing what kind of Digimon. Okay, just a Tentomon and a Gomamon. Nothing we haven't already fought before. Alright, let's go. Alright. And warp us somewhere else. Oh. Huh. It's just an eater sitting there. Menacingly. Do I need to consult the lab? I mean, I've got really good attacking moves that can deal with the eater. I mean, right now they're not too much a threat. Yeah, I really don't have any reason. Just making sure. Here we go. We're ready. Alright, there's just an eater here, so let's fight. Ow. Do I have anything that I can just... No? Alright. Sonic Void. 19. Celestial Arrow. Oh, that did a little bit more. Now, Lightning Paw. Goodbye. Eaters just can't handle that fixed damage. So you found an eater inside there after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence of note? You're not seeing the forest for the trees here, Kari. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Get back to the office now. I'm back. That was probably hard work going all over the place today, but thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out that the Metropolitan Government building itself is one big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building via the ley lines inside Nakano Underpass. So that underpass lab Kamishiro has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside the tunnel, don't you? There are two things at play here. The natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines and digital waves emanating from a sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building a hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel is that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamishiro could stockpile. That extra energy would then go on to impact the building beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an eater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you've cleared the joint up. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolved so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small quantities as to attract individual eaters and produce a micro labyrinth is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case taught us that there is technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves as they're built up and placed wherever. Oh my god, so much talking. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works, suffice to say. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has all been going on, and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Kari. We're on to something here. I know it. Oh, thank God we're done. Your drive is really admirable. Keep it up. One way or another, we'll definitely deal with Kamishiro when the time is right. Okay, no new cases. What do you have to say? There's a lot of action over at Shibuya Records in Shibuya. You've been there, right? I have, so to Shibuya Records we go. Oh, man. That was mostly just talking. Holy crap. Alright. To Shibuya Records. Alright, so what's actually going on in here? Oh, it's you again. Someone's a little tired. Everyone gets tired. I'm not gonna rag on you.
最近おかしな事件のせいでちょっぴり疲れてて。電脳探偵？困った時は相談を？
I wouldn't necessarily say random, but okay.
っていうか、お客様にこんな話をしちゃうなんて。
Oh, so that TV behind her. The way those waves look kind of look like the PlayStation, like, I think it's a PS3 booting up. That's what it looks like anyway.
仕切り直していいですか？もう一回話しかけてくれたらちゃんとしますから。ね。
It's okay, calm down. If you don't see the CD you like, I can back order it for you, so don't have... Yeah. Anything else here? I'm guessing there's going to be something at the agency, so let's go check there. Oh yeah. There we go. Thought so. Reiko Tawa's case file. It's her. There have been some weird pranks at Shibuya Records where I work. We need the help of a cyber sleuth. The case is mine. Yep, taking the case. Oh, that's cool. Here on the job. There's stuff in the store. Weird stuff like what? Like people misplacing the CDs? I wouldn't call that weird, just annoying. Oh wow. You can't eat. Get to the break room now and start eating. You want to suffer from malnutrition. Okay, so now we gotta start asking people. Eeny, meeny, money, you. Nothing. Okay. You. Nothing. And finally, you. There we go. You're the one investigating the weird stuff going on? I'm not sure I know anything that would help. I guess someone keeps adding this mysterious CD to the racks. Oh look, here it is. See, the cover's just got these odd-looking symbols. There's no band name or anything. I mean, it's not Led Zeppelin, you know. Here, want to give it a listen? Okay. It's pretty awful, isn't it? Some people were cracking jokes about some kind of monster composing it. Those rhythms and stuff are definitely inhuman, kind of tribal. On top of that, the display keeps getting changed up so that somehow the CD is always right in your face. My best guess is that someone sneaks in at night. Maybe that's how you find out. Come back after dark and watch the place. Good idea. Reiko. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yep.
そうですか。私は嫌いじゃなかったですけど。
Oh, whoever this is has a fan.
それで調査の結果はどうだったんです？
Sleuthing up a storm? Something like that.
閉店後の店を調べたい。
Watch this store never close. It's a 24-hour store.
してください。
Why is it 24 hours?
仕方ないですもん。
夜の店内か。見慣れた場所が普段とは違う景色だとどうにも胸が高鳴る。
I recognize it pretty easily.
調べてみたのだが、わずかながらデジタルウェーブを探知した。
Oh,
どうやら
goody.
この事件にもデジモンが関係しているようだな。 CD のジャケットに書かれていたおかしな記号というのはひょっとする。とにかく店内を注意深く調べてみたまえ。必ず何か痕跡があるはずだ。
You got it.
さあ、
Alright.
電脳探偵さん、準備はいいですか？店長の許可は取っておきました。しっかり犯人を見つけ出しましょうね。
Oh, great. Business after hours.
危ないからどこかへ行ってろって。
Yeah.
あの曲を作った人に会ってみたいんです。
That might be a little difficult.
探偵さんと一緒に探します。いいですよね。
Please don't. Okay, looks like we don't have a choice. Oh, okay. Let's go for a walk next time. Alright, digital shift, right here.
これは何ですか？
It's a digital shift.
何ですか？デジタルシフトって。
Basically, we're going to be turned into data as soon as we step in.
あれって何？私、夢でも見てるのかな？
It's Edamon! Oh man, this guy thought he was the Elvis Presley of Digimon. Well, that's how he acted in Digimon Adventure. I'm here to stop you. No. I'm here to tell you to stop. I'm not a fan, Edamon. I'm gonna keep saying it until you leave. Oh, great. I have to lie. Edamon is an ultimate level Digimon. He was also one of the main antagonists of Digimon Adventure. Yeah, he is the second main. Hands off there. And away I go.